Yep. Oh!
But she also knows it's never gonna happen. Aside from that, too, she thanked me because I knocked out the dude that had knocked her out in sparring. I knocked him out in my 11th fight. And then I brought up the story of when I first met her, and she got defensive. And it's divided for a reason.
Rick, I got dropped. I didn't get knocked out.
Nah.
You know, from the footage that people be posting, oh, I got dropped and I was laying there. One, I probably never been hit that hard with like a bare knuckle before, and that's what happened. But as I got back up, I sparred another guy. Just because I'm a woman sparring against a man, and then it happened one time, it didn't deter me from sparring other men. That happened when I was going.
The boxing world was thrown into controversy after Rolando Romero allegedly leaked sparring footage involving Claressa Shields.
I don't care what you're talking about. You, my ass is not. Listen, you know, I don't think there's a lot of men that can beat me.
Shit, I'm with you.
No, you're not. Because when you was interfering for court,
I'm with you. No, I was talking about shit. No, I'm just saying.
What you saying?
Let me ask you a question. Is there a male champion, regardless of weight,
Yep.
that you believe you can?
I beat Rolly. He's a world champion. Rolly Romero. Do you agree or disagree? Speaking out, never hold your peace.
I agree. I'm with you.
Do you watch boxing? Have you ever seen Rolly fight?
The footage reportedly shows Shields being dropped by a young male boxer, right after she publicly claimed she could defeat Romero in a real fight.
You can go where Rolly's at and beat that. Rolly can't box nothing like me. It don't matter about no power. You don't have no skill. So next time Rolly come to my inbox, just know, yeah, I'm really about that. And I will show up where you at and show you what's up. He like, oh, you're not better than me and I'm not better than you. I'm just telling you that all of the greats have been dropped. I got a video of all your favorite fighters getting dropped. Rolly, congratulations. You got knocked out. Shut up. Shut up. You got knocked out in a real fight. Foreign. You got knocked out for real. So hush your mouth. Shakur beat your ass. Ryan beat you up. Tiafimo beat you up. David Haney walk you. Everybody like, who is Rolly? The dude who Tank knocked out. And when I see Rolly, I want you to keep that same energy you have over that internet. That's all I.
That bold claim already sparked debate, but the alleged clip has now intensified the conversation across the boxing community.
Professional man out there that you could beat in a boxing match?
Absolutely.
Really?
I'm a two-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed champion. I think people get it kind of. They always say, "Oh, you know, a woman can't beat a man." I spar with men, and I mean, I drop men. I bust men nose. I beat men up all the time. You know what? Power for power isn't a question, because what is boxing? Boxing is a sweet science. It's not about strength. You know, it's not about strength, because people were saying Christina Hammer was stronger than me. They were saying all these girls were stronger than me, but did you not see the head movement that I had during the fight? See the defense, the offense, the traps I set. If I was to get in there with a man, I would do a lot more of that. And I do have some power. I'm not going to say I'm stronger than them, but if I set up the right shot with the right time.
Shields quickly responded, denying she was knocked out. She clarified that she was only dropped, something she says is completely normal in sparring.
Her sparring with men and one of the men dropped you. I'm like, oh, they not taking it easy on her. Like, she really in there banging with it.
Well, I love that you brought that up, right? And I'm going to speak on this briefly. Out of 19 years out of my whole boxing time, I've been dropped twice. Both in a week of each other. First week was by that guy who you talking about, who gloves was worn and he barely had no padding in them, right? And then the next week when I fought my world championship fight against Hannah Gabriels. Those are the only two times in my career where I was dropped, ever. So now that we're speaking about that, this dude that I sparred was a nobody, right? And everybody's somebody, but he was a nobody. I already had pieced him up the week before, and I hate that people think and then, so you said it correct. I got dropped. I didn't get knocked out.
She also made a serious accusation, claiming the boxer removed padding from his gloves, making the punches far more dangerous and unfair.
Said that, I go up to the guy myself and I grab his gloves and I'm like, what the hell? It's literally nothing in them. It's like worn gloves. It's literally no padding. So now, me as a fighter who's been doing this all my life, I done sparred against the biggest and the heaviest men you can think about. I've never been dropped, wobbled, or none. So now to get dropped like that, it was like something is up, and it was something with his gloves. I don't have to lie about that.
Listen, you don't have to make no excuses. It was a man. You was
It don't matter. They be coming for you. No, but it don't matter though, because since the time I was 11 till now I'm 30.
According to Shields, she got right back up and continued training, even sparring additional rounds, proving it was just a moment in a routine session.
Highly ranked at 140 pounds, 147 pounds. And then when I got out, I sparred the first guy first who dropped me. He dropped me like in the third, fourth round. He got out. I sparred Harold 4 rounds, and then he got in with Harold and sparred Harold.
However, critics aren't convinced. Many argue the knockdown exposed technical flaws rather than being caused by equipment issues.
Claims that his gloves were tempered, right? And that this nonsense, it was ridiculous, right? I was just listening to her. But the fact that the gloves didn't drop you, it's the bad technique of Claressa Shields. When she punched, she hooked with a hooker and dropped the right hand. She always overloads on punches, and she got hit by a man, a smaller man, and got dropped with big gloves. Can you imagine if that same punch would have landed with 8 or 10 ounce gloves by that same smaller man? She would have been out. As it is, she was on the ground for a few seconds, straight on her back with headgear and oversized gloves. Stop with the nonsense. You can't beat a man. So stop trying to emulate, act, and talk like a great man and just be the greatest woman of all time like you say you are, because I think you're great, and in the women's side of things, you are unbelievable.
They also point out that even smaller male fighters generate significantly more punching power than female opponents.
Like, if I was to say, like, which is the guy I think I could beat up, I think I could beat up Keith Thurman.
Really?
I really do. I think I could beat up Keith Thurman, even though, they like, oh, he beat Sean Porter. I think I could beat Sean Porter too. Skill-wise and just strength-wise. I think that they may be stronger than me, but their boxing abilities isn't like mine. Triple G, he's older now, but I can give Triple G a run for his money. I give him a run for his money.
Well, you did say you want to fight Keith Thurman, and who was the other person? I forgot.
Recently?
Not recently, but
no.
over the
So
years.
look, they asked me questions and I answered them. The question a long time ago was, who is a male fighter I think I could beat in a boxing match? Mm-hmm. I said Sean Porter and Keith Thurman. Mm-hmm. Why? I like their boxing skills. They both big, strong men. I respect both of them. But when I look at how they box and how I'm boxing, I'm like, man, if I can shake and bake and go to the body and do my little stuff, I feel like I'm better skilled than them. Am I stronger than them? No. But, I mean, have I really ever been stronger than a lot of people? It's like, strength is not my thing when it comes.
This isn't the first time Shields has made bold statements. She has previously called out fighters like Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, and Gennady Golovkin.
Some of these guys are so intimidated that I'm just so strong and so confident and so great at what I do. They're intimidated that they think like, dang, if I was to fight her, she could probably beat me up. That's intimidating for a man. I don't go around like, oh, I beat up these men. What's up with you, Charlamagne? You want to fight? You want to fight DJ Envy? What's up?
Don't
I
want to
don't walk around like.
Her confidence has always been part of her identity, but some believe this time she may be pushing the limits.
It's not my thing when it comes to a fight. Strength is not my thing. It's about skill, precision, and I know how to win. But I got some power too. But no, I'm not trying to knock everybody out. Like I'm a box them, you know what I'm saying, and move around and move my head. Like I'm pretty skilled in all the departments. That's why they call me the female TBE.
Y'all better leave Claressa alone. In there.
Fans online remain divided. Some admire her fearless mindset, while others say facing someone like Romero would be a completely different level.
It's over. It's not going to happen. Claressa, you're not going to win. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to happen. You can be the best female boxer. You can have all the moves in the world. You don't possess the power a man has. If Keith hits her one good time, her emotions are going to take over. She's not going to be boxing anymore. She's going to be swinging all wild because she's upset. I wish some women would help her and explain to her, look, it's not going to happen. Don't you know the strongest female bodybuilder is weaker than the weakest man bodybuilder? Don't hold back. It's over for her. It is over. There's no chance in the world. Claressa, time is ticking. If I were you, I would call this fight off because you are going to get steamrolled if this man don't hold back.
Romero himself addressed the situation, saying he respects Shields as one of the greatest female fighters, but doesn't understand why she keeps calling him out.
Exactly did this come from? Because it feels like it came out of left field. You got the women's heavyweight champion calling for you.
I met Claressa Shields October 26th of 2015. I remember I had just lost, I shut both his dude's eyes in Memphis, Tennessee, and they're doing the Olympic trials for women right there.
Yeah.
And I yelled at the ref, and they gave the decision to the dude, even though he couldn't fight the next day. Both of his eyes were shut. It was a complete one-sided fight, to the point where he even said I won, and they didn't want to overturn the decision. He's like, well, I can't even fight the next day, and they're like, just give him the fight, and they didn't want to. I remember I wake up late, and I missed the shuttle, because I went to go to venue, and I missed the shuttle, right? And a guy comes up to me, he's like, oh, are you heading to venue? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, we got a car. And I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, we'll give you a ride. I'm like, okay. I get in the car. Claressa Shields goes in the car. It was her boyfriend at the time. And he's like, and she's like, why you putting these bums in the car and all that stuff and all? And I'm just like, huh? I'm a bum. I wasn't gonna do anything. I get whatever. I felt weird. I got out the car and I'm like, that was crazy. That was insane. I was like, I could not. I didn't understand why.
He made it clear that a real fight between them isn't realistic, describing it more as a media spectacle than a serious matchup.
I don't know why specifically with me. I think, of course, she is the greatest fighter of all time, the greatest female fighter of all time. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or questions about that. But I don't know why she always targets me.
Like, did you two run into each other? Anything that all these years later,
those were the first two interactions. I remember the exact dates and everything because, I remember everything that has happened to me in my life.
Sports analyst Shannon Sharp also weighed in, emphasizing that sparring and professional fights are completely different.
Got Claressa over Shannon Sharp in a boxing match. Facts. These guys are so misinformed about boxing. Like Marjorie Mayweather says, some people don't know ish about boxing. Since day one, I've been sparring with men. It's a reason I'm running through these women. Yes, you're running through women, Claressa. Claressa, you're not beating a male-trained fighter. If that was the case, you would have fought men. You're not. They're not going to sanction. We're not saying that you are a woman's fighter. You're great. You're the greatest woman's fighter
of all time. Yeah.
That's where all that great came from. Topics like this, say it with your chest. She ain't gonna swing.
We're conceding that. Shakur is just upset that I said I'm not paying no money to see him fight. This fight's not interested. So he's mad about that. I don't even want to discuss him. But Claressa is not a shot at you.
According to Sharp, sparring doesn't reflect the full intensity, pressure, or danger of a sanctioned bout, especially across genders.
Like he actually can hit, like when his punches was like hard.
You felt it?
Yes.
Was he the strongest punch you think you ever felt?
Facts.
Really?
Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis highlighted Romero's dangerous punching power, warning fans not to underestimate him.
For the take of Rolly, he pulled it off, but it's gonna be a good fight.
You think?
Huh?
Someone's gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, for sure. Somebody get knocked out.
Was it Ryan or was it Rolly? Because they both.
I ain't gonna lie, Rolly hit hard. People be sleeping on Rolly because he been obviously. I don't know how to say it. Obviously. But yeah, if he don't got no chin now, so Rolly be getting caught. But Rolly can hit, bro. Like, he can hit. And he's the only person I felt like when he swung, it felt like bricks were going good.
I fundamentally agree with you that Claressa cannot beat Rolly. I mean, Rolly, for all his wackiness, can punch. Like, and even though he is several weight classes lighter than Claressa Shields, you get hit by Rolly, it's different. It's a lot different than getting hit by Lonnie Daniels and Franchon Cruz-Dezern and all the women that she has fought over the last couple of years. Even if just body shots that someone like Rolly is throwing, it would be it would end badly for Claressa. But you said something to the effect of any man who's a boxer would beat Claressa. Like you go down the list, like some of those guys that we've seen, Sergio.
At 175, yes. At 175, I say it again. The 200th ranked boxer at 175 will be Claressa Shields because there's the size difference, there's strength, there's resistance. Claressa could hit a 175-pound fighter dead in the chin. That he's gonna laugh, he's gonna smile and be like, "That's it." But the same can be in return. It's two different sports: women's boxing and men's.
He explained that Romero's speed, timing, and raw power make him a serious knockout threat.
My daughter has rocked men in the gym, but my daughter has been rocked by men in the gym. And I want to get this across to Claressa Shields, to every woman out there. It is very difficult for a man who respects women and respects himself and carries himself as a man to defend himself and get his point across at 10% while a woman's going 100. Especially a woman who's skilled, because we're not trying to a woman's ass and put her to sleep, but we're also not trying to get rocked by a woman. So when dude caught her with a left, he probably put 30% on. When my daughter got rocked, my man was literally looking around like, do y'all want me to punch her or not? But they're like, she gotta get her work. Dude cleared the space, bam, hit my daughter in her head. She said she never felt nothing like that before. Whoop, whoop, and he barely put muscle.
Some fans have compared this situation to past debates involving Ronda Rousey, where confidence sparked controversy across combat sports.
I'm saying she's the GOAT since she won the second gold medal. Like, I was there in Rio when she won the gold medal. I did the interview where she said, "I'm the greatest woman of all time." I was right there in that gym.
Because there's separation in strength, in size, in resistance, and being able to take a punch and rehydrating. It's two separate fields. So you can't move the field goal because you're the greatest at what you do as a woman. You have XX chromosomes. You can't come to this side with XY. XY is stronger than you. They're stronger, they're bigger, they're faster. You might be more polished. You might have more accolades. You might have the aura of this unstoppable, immovable object as a woman, but not as a man. You will get beat by Rolly Romero and you will get hospitalized by a guy like Gennady Golovkin, which you called out one time. I can come out of retirement right now at 40, in my mid-40s, and beat a Claressa Shields. You cannot do that, Chris Mannix. You cannot disrespect women's greatness and men's greatness, or not even greatness, just average, because Rolly Romero is...
Analysts also noted that the sparring partner who dropped Shields isn't even close to Romero's level, raising even bigger concerns.
There's no woman that could beat a professional boxer. Same way when it comes to MMA. There's no MMA woman, I don't care how great you think she is. She can't beat the F fighter in an MMA fight. A man power and a woman power is totally different, bro. There's no way around it. I'm not mad at Claressa for boasting it. She knows how to sell a fight. Like, Claressa and any male shouldn't even be brought up in the same goddamn sentence.
Man,
she's great. Listen, Claressa, you are a great woman fighter. Nobody's gonna beat you. We all understand that. Hey, boast yourself up, but listen, actual fighting a male in the boxing ring, that ain't gonna happen, baby. Your ass is gonna get flatlined real quick. I don't care if you're 30 pounds heavier than the dude. Yeah. I don't care if you're 40 pounds heavier than the guy. You're getting your ass flatlined by the at one.
Because if that level of fighter could land a knockdown, what would happen against a proven knockout artist like Romero? Still, there's no denying that Claressa Shields is one of the greatest female boxers ever, an undisputed champion and Olympic gold medalist.